Hi, I'm Saul Ramos, the NEA ESP of the Year. Education support professionals are paraeducators, clerical services, custodial and maintenance, health and student services, security services, skilled trades, transportation services, technical services, higher education, and food services. Because we value what we bring to the public schools, we are working hard to raise the level of respect and compensation for ESPs.
I make it possible for my fifth graders to have a successful day in the classroom as much as possible.
So we're the first contact usually with the parents when they come into the building.
Yes, I'm a paraprofessional. I may not be the teacher in charge. I support the teacher.
And those kids need me in the classrooms. We care about the kids, we care about our coworkers, we care about our jobs and our lives.
I think the biggest challenge that ESPs in higher ed face is lack of respect. It's really a classist hierarchy.
I am an educator, and something changed in me because it had always been, well, I'm just a para. Oh, you teach? I'm just a para. And I don't say that anymore.
We're still struggling to get our district to acknowledge the increase in the minimum wage. Some of my paras that I know are receiving food stamps.
15% of the membership is on state assistance.
I do not have cable television. I do not have a super duper cell phone. I have the old Flintstone phone. I do without.
People in the private sector, for what I do, they make 3 times more than I do.
A lot of our ed assistants are working 2 full-time jobs to support their families and their homes.
She always told me all the time, like, you'd be a great teacher, you should, get a job in school. We actually work in the same after-school program, which is great.
And we love after school, and I'm not saying this anything against after school, but we make $5 more an hour at after school. After 20 years of working as a teacher's aide, that we're teaching and, caring for kids, and it just blows me away that, do you know what I mean? It's just so hard to say, wow, that's shows you how much they value, not that they value, I know there's not a lot of money around, but it's a sad thing too.
So the after-school job pays more than...
Yes.
Yeah, significantly.
And for me being at the same town for 20 years and Katie just starting, she's making $2 less than I do. So that makes you stop and think too. You definitely don't do it for the money, you do it for the kids.
Oh, yeah.
I have taken many, many training programs here that MTA has offered, as well as NEA has offered. I'm truly grateful to have had that experience because it has changed me and it has opened my eyes to see how an ESP can do anything. And I really, truly believe that I don't care where you are and what community you are in Massachusetts, if you see a need for a student or for your school, you just go for it. You can make a difference. You can make a change in your school.
I became active in my local because someone said, hey, you'd be great for this, try this.
I've negotiated 6 contracts with our district, and I felt like I was an equal partner when I came to the table to show exactly what the ESPs do.
You're an educator. Whether you have the initials after your name, whether you have the degree, you're an educator and you make an impact. We have more power together than we do standing alone.